Welcome to my voiceover world.
Hey, what are you doing in a school like this anyway?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, it's just that. Shouldn't you be going to a school for smarter kids or something? You know, I mean, don't doctors' kids usually want to become doctors?
Isn't your dad a doctor as well?
Huh? Well, my dad's, you know. He's just some dude with a beard. Anymore, huh? So you did then? This time, you're gonna tell me. Uryu, why you chose to take the Quincy's side and why you're choosing to fight against us!
What are you going to do if I tell you?
Well, if your reasons check out, then I'll fight you or whatever you want and beat some damn sense into you!
We should head over to the Department of R&D. We'll see if Kisuke knows anything.
Yeah, good idea. It's over this way, right?
No, you idiot! This way! I don't know, but it was strong enough to send a jolt through the whole Seirete. And what I do know is that kind of spiritual pressure could only come from someone in Squad Zero using their Bankai or something similar.
So then, you think these ongoing tremors are just aftershocks from that?
It's what I want to think, at least. Still, I've got a bad feeling. I just hope Ichigo and the others are okay.
Ichigo!
Orihime.
Oh, thank goodness!
Orihime? Yeah. Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine. I guess I'm just a little bit hungry, that's all. Cone was the real hero. When you came falling out of the sky, Cone inflated his body to act as a cushion and saved you. No, don't be silly, that's not what I was thinking. I don't care what stupid gadgets he comes up with. Oh, we've known all about it since Waco Mundo. I wish we'd asked Osho more about it when we had the chance. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Ririka. Thanks a lot. Well, Ganju did. You're right about that. But then Yukio just decided to ignore him. Captain Ukitake, stop! Stop before you kill yourself!
This is a sun key. It's issued to every Sternritter. Holding this to a gate of the sun allows you to travel freely between other gates located across the entire Varvelt. If you go 5 levels down from here, there's a gate of the sun built to invade the world of the living. Use that gate to get yourselves back home. I'm going to stay behind here to take down Yhwach and the Varvelt. I knew you'd say something like that, which is why I didn't tell you guys.
All we gotta do is work together to defeat Yhwach!
Impossible! There's no way you can defeat Yhwach!
So why does it have to be you?
Because it's something only I can do! Because I inherited the blood from my master. And my mom.
Orihime, you're wondering why Kisuke keeps coming up with gadgets like that, right? Try not to blame him. The man's doing the best he can. Yeah, we have a good idea of the Royal Guard's powers, but Yhwach's powers not so much. This isn't the Royal Palace. This looks more like a city created by the Quincy's. We're all after the same enemy. I'm sure we'll run into them up ahead. Brazo derecho del gigante! What's happening? I can't. You're saying we're being poisoned by Reishi?
That new outfit you got there looks real snappy on you. Let me ask, just to be sure. You didn't come here to act as my trusty guide by any chance, did you? What do you mean, absorb the Soul King? Let me ask you another one. Have you come across Ichigo anywhere? Is that right? Well, I think I've heard enough. They're all going down, the Quincy King and his castle, and there isn't anything you can do to stop it! Bankai. So'osabimaru!
You felt it too, haven't you? The reishi density in the Royal Palace's atmosphere is extremely high.
That's true.
Ordinarily, it should be easy to create a foothold with this level of reishi density. which leaves only one explanation for why we can't. Our enemy has somehow gained control over all of the reishi in this entire area. Naturally, it makes perfect sense that they would devise a battlefield that puts us at a disadvantage. Since Quincy's can manipulate and use the reishi in their surroundings, this was the obvious choice and well within the powers of their leader. Especially when that leader is capable of killing the Soul King.
And begin! Enough!
The Precipice World connects the Soul Society and the world of the living. That much you know, right?
Yeah?
Scattered throughout the Precipice World are areas full of lost souls, known collectively as the Valley of Screams. The Garganta exists to fill up the empty space between these various areas. Spiritual pressure becomes unstable inside the Garganta. One can barely stand still without constantly releasing spiritual pressure to create a foothold. But the Valley of Screams seems to be an exception to this. We think it can somehow exist inside the Garganta as a reishi space due to its different reishi structure. Kisuke decided to use this anomaly to our advantage. That's why we went and found these two and brought them back.
Normal earthquakes aren't like this. What? Ichigo.
The Quincy's faced near extinction twice, simply because they did not fit into the system of this world. So looked at from that point of view, for the Quincy King to go so far as to storm the royal palace, it can only be for one reason. I couldn't say. This kamikake is completely new to me. This is the first time that I've seen it or even heard of it. I can't even guess at how long he might last. One thing I do know, however, is that we can't afford to waste whatever time we have. We need to find a way to stabilize the world while Ukitake is still alive and standing in for the Soul King.
Tenchi Heiso is ready, sir. We can start anytime you say.
Until we get a lot more spiritual pressure, we can't start anything.
Why waste time and energy swatting at them with a sword when you can crush them with your spiritual pressure? To think of Soul Reapers and Quincy's joining forces. Is it so they can protect the Soul Society together? No. It's because they share a common goal. To stop and destroy the same enemy that you're going after. How ironic. And yet how fitting, too, that the one who stopped me would walk into the royal palace before me. You really are insufferable. Ichigo Kurosaki.
What the hell are you talking about? Hey, I don't know who you are, but you listen to me. Look, I don't care who you are when it comes down to it. But while the rest of us are fighting for our lives out there, I can't believe you're really gonna sit safely in here and do nothing. Risking your life out of obligation isn't risking your life at all. Anyway, hiding in here won't do you any good. Cause if we lose, the whole Garganta and everything in it's gonna be gone. Whoa, Ichigo. Well, look at you. All grown up.
Am I? In what way?
No, wait. Maybe that's not right. You've always been like that, when I think about it.
How long has it been? Long enough for that wound I gave you to heal, I see. Don't tell me you were thinking I was dead. Ha! No way I was ever gonna die before killing you. No, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm gonna settle our score once and for all. What the hell do you think you're doing, Nelia? Beat it! You're in my way! That's all bullshit. Now that Aizen's gone, those numbers don't mean a damn thing anymore. In fact, now's a perfect time to find out which one of us outranks the other. What? If you think I'm here because I'm on your side, then you really are an idiot. If we let that Yhwach guy have his way, then there'll be no more Hueco Mundo. And if that's the case, then where am I supposed to kill you, you stupid bastard?
Ichigo!
Now?
I miss you so much, Ichigo! Guess what Mr. Urahara did? He made me a bracelet that lets me switch between being a kid and a grown-up anytime I want! Know what that means, Ichigo? I can finally be of real help to you! In fact, now that I've got this bracelet, I'm thinking I may never go back to being a kid. I could say the same, because if you're only here to pick a fight, then you're the one who should beat it. Need I remind you that I'm number 3? I don't follow orders from a number 6 like you.
Testing! Testing! Okay, knock it off, you idiots. I mean, seriously. Don't you even remember what we came here for?
Wait, I know that voice.
Hurry up and get inside before they spot us. Did you hear me? I said hurry up and get inside! Stop whining! It's not like I have any idea what's going on here. I'm just as lost as anyone. But you don't see me moping around thinking about what I should have done. The mood around here was gloomy enough already without you making it worse. What? Why are you thanking me for that, you weirdo? I didn't even say anything. Hey, I know that. You're just saying we should keep our promise to Ichigo, right? Huh? Down where? Where are we? What are we supposed to do here? What the hell?
I'm here too, by the way.
Yukio?
Oh, and what you're looking at is all because of me, in case you hadn't already guessed. We'll explain once you're inside, so hurry up and get in. Count me out. Go ahead and do whatever you have to do, but do it without me. I'm not moving from this room. As a matter of fact, I don't know who you are either. Yeah, well, I was dragged into this. I'm not obligated to risk my life. Then don't lose. Forget it. I'm not going. Even if we did go out there, there's absolutely nothing we can do. That too, but mainly because we're heading down. You'll see.
That's right. The Soul Society, actually, the whole world is on the brink of destruction. At the moment, we don't know the status of Ichigo's group or Squad Zero, so it seems it's up to us to fulfill the mission. Whatever it takes, we have to stop Yhwach. You understand? Our past grudges don't matter now. This is a fight we all have a stake in. And what is it I'm asking you to risk your lives for? Only if this world survives will there be a path forward for any of us. So let us then protect this world. In the name of the 13 Court Guard Squads!
You know, you've mellowed out a lot, bro. Oh. Good morning, sis.
Huh? You don't want this one? Why not?
What are you gawping at? Get out of here! Go home and study, knucklehead.
Nah, I don't think so. But if I seem like it, it's only because of her. Her kindness may have smoothed my rough edges a little.
After my mother died, I was taken in by a couple I had never met, who claimed to be related to the Issei family. They treated me as if I were their own daughter, and they were overjoyed when I was assigned to the 13 Court Guard Squads. At the Soul Reaper Academy, I was issued an Asauchi, but try as I might, I wasn't able to make it my own. My talent for Kido was recognized, however, and I was allowed to take the enlistment exam early. While I was unable to wield a Zanpakuto, I felt sure I could make it with the Kido Corps, and I requested to be assigned there. But for some reason, I was assigned to Squad 8. They both have excellent form. Was there ever a time when drinking really made anyone feel better? Well then, you really won't be needing any drinks right now, because you have my full attention. Farewell, Captain Ukitake, and good fortune.
I know, but you knocked my juice over. Don't worry about it. At least you didn't get the game wet. I said don't worry about it. Big Brother! Oh, I'm so excited! It's on! Mother, don't cry. Don't.
The power of Mimihagi was first implanted in my lungs. The ritual by which that power expands to all the organs of my body is called Kamikake. Every organ in my body now belongs to Mimihagi. By giving all my organs over, I become the embodiment of Mimihagi. I have now become the right arm of the Soul King himself. That's right. From the moment I realized why I had survived, this day has never been far from my thoughts. Nothing would please me more than to sacrifice this second life for the court guards. Yes, I'm sorry, Rukia. It seems I'm always making things difficult for you, aren't I?
You are, huh? Just one more question. What do you think Ukitake would say if he were here?
If Shunsui says he's okay, he's okay. So let's keep going.
Well, there's your answer. So come on, let's go. Oh, and one more thing while we're on the subject. If it was old man Genryusai who was staying behind, he'd say to go on without him too. That's what it means to be head captain. They carry the lives of their officers on their shoulders.
What do you think I'm doing? Hey, Shino. You can let go of me now. I'm okay. I can walk. What do you think is going on?
I ducked out for a couple of minutes to take a piss, and when I came back, they'd left without me. Good thing I spotted you reopening the gate. Ain't that right, Yamada? Nah, actually, it all worked out for the best in the end. Without all those other guys around, I can really let my berserker out. I don't have to worry about accidentally cutting down one of our own. I'm not so worried about accidentally killing you, because I figure you don't die so easy, do you? What's with all this shaking? I knew I'd find you here. Oh, I just thought it's probably time. You're going, right? I guess we should thank your old man for his quick thinking, bringing it with him back when he was banished. You know your son only talks bad about you, because you talk about your dad that way, right? Just like at the shrine! Captain Ukitake! Knowing there's not a damn thing we can do to help him, I feel so useless!
Flooding across the Seirete. Damn it! Yakuho! Raikkomen!
And shameful, too. We have to destroy that canopy. This is not a bowl cut, jackass. Seriously? You waited till now to tell us? We're not worried.
Huh?
But the fact you have so little respect for us that you thought we would be worried, so you hid the truth from us, it pisses me off. You were a member of the 13 Court Guards yourself once. You should know better. You're right. Where's the Soul King's spiritual pressure? I haven't sensed it since we arrived here. Is that a sign that the Soul King has been killed after all?
Thank you.
Too bad you couldn't fix her attitude while you were at it.
Yeah. Oh, not that there's anything wrong with it. Yeah, I agree. We should all go back and help Captain Kyoraku. Wait, what? Sarah, with all due respect, don't you think we should go back and help him? Yes, but it's Captain Kyoraku.
Sir!
Did we really have to go that far? Captain, look out! Behind you! Right! Snap! Toby Yume! We did it!
It is a miracle indeed. The fact that you couldn't even crush a wounded girl really is nothing short of a miracle.
Haven't the faintest idea. Can our equipment handle it? Calm down, you fool! What the hell is going on?
What's wrong?
The sutra scale's showing the border intensity levels getting very unstable.
Ready? Up you get. You okay? This is nothing. I've been hurt a lot worse in training. Come on. Hey, something is definitely not right.
I am getting thanked a great deal today. It's most unpleasant. But that doesn't matter next to this. Evolution. I have finally created a soul from nothing that is capable of evolving on its own. With this achievement, I have far surpassed even you, Kisuke Urahara.
I'm trying to picture the look of envy on your face, but I can't quite envision it. That's what will make it all the more gratifying to see it in person. The next time we meet, I will show you how much distance I have put between you and me. We will show him together. You and I.
It's nothing but the power you gave me, Master Mayuri. And this is the Soul Reaper body you gave me. I enhanced its power to just below 0.8% before critical breakdown.
You did what?
It will not be a problem. I estimate I can last another 400 seconds. Orders or not. It's my mission. My mission is to protect you, Master Mayuri. Yes, and I believe I can show you how much I've grown by protecting you, Master Mayuri. Soul scission rate at 6%. I will shave off 6% of my soul and fire it directly at the target. Ikon Jurinju! There is no escape for us, the women of Issei. Not from the Issei family or its curse. I have come to believe that it may be because of this sword. Do not worry about the curse. It only affects members of the Issei family. Please take it. I assure you it will not bring you any misfortune. Please, Shunsui. You are the only person outside the Issei family I can trust. I beg of you.
I think that was the captain's way of being ironic. Now, I'm speaking purely speculatively here. But not all of us share this dream of his. It's his personal dream. Do you understand? While you're sleeping, breathing, eating, growing, and learning something new every day, all that time, Captain Kurotsuchi is living his dream. He might have thought you noticed how he felt, and it probably embarrassed him. Watching you grow smarter every day, even I could see you were going to figure it out sooner or later. It's a moot point. Because after all, you're the captain's greatest creation. There's no way you won't continue to evolve.
We should have been out there joining in. It's pretty rare to hear you express an opinion. We know the feeling. Captain Zaraki's exactly the same. What the hell? I've never seen anything like it. Bastard. He let Captain Zaraki rush right in. Listen to this guy. I don't think I can take much more of this. What the hell's that? What is the Soul King? Some kind of giant? Captain Kurotsuchi! Stop grinning and get out of there! I don't know how you could be so happy in a situation like this!
Idiot! Why when we don't have to? Anyway, if we go out there, we'll just get chewed out! The captain's arm! It twisted itself into nothing but a pool of blood! He's so fascinated by that enemy's power, he wants it all to himself. Our captain was in his way, so he put him out of action. It's nice to know your captain hasn't changed a bit. And what's that supposed to mean? That monster is the Soul King's left arm? He's about to use Konjiki Ashisogi Jizo! He's going to poison this entire area to try and kill it! No! Captain Zaraki!
You feel it stirring in your veins, don't you? The blood you inherited from your king. Fool. What is there for a Quincy to inherit? What sort of legacy can come from one who's been forsaken by the Soul King? Your kind's outlived its time, so your bloodline comes to an end here and now. Now, don't look so worried. I'm not like Mayuri. Tinkering with dead bodies is not really my cup of tea. You wouldn't have met with such a pointless death if you'd just stayed hidden in the world of the living.
How could I? I had a reason to fight.
This will only hurt a little.
Negative. There's no fluctuation in their numbers. Sir, what do you mean? Stillness?
I didn't do anything. These tubes just popped up.
They're relics?
Really? They just look like little strands of lint.
Uh-huh. So that explains it.
Big Brother!
I'm so excited!
Come on!
My body has been restored, but by the time I regain my full strength, it will be too late. There is no one left but you capable of stopping him now. I'm not asking you to kill him, just to stop him. The Soul King is the key to the world. If he dies, so does the world of the living, and Hueco Mundo, and the Seirete. All of it will collapse and disappear. I'm sorry to have to lay such a heavy burden on you. You must protect the Soul King, Ichigo.
Ugram Harshvault. Unlike other Quincy's, you cannot absorb reishi from your surroundings and then use it to create powers of your own. You can only give powers to others. I gained my power by learning how to give it away and letting it grow in strength before taking it back again, something you will never be able to do. You there, red-headed boy. During the time you spend with this one, I'm sure you must have felt your powers growing day by day, yes? Did you believe that was due to your own natural talent? You should thank this one. It was he who turned you, someone with very little talent, into a genius.
I didn't get you to tell me. You told me all on your own. Why are you following me? No, you're right. I still don't know how to make a Heilig Bogan like that or how to use one. I am pathetic. But you did call me pathetic. There had to be a reason. Well, I don't really have any friends, so I wouldn't know.
Huh?
By the way, if you don't mind, would you please not call me Yugo? I don't care for it.
No? Oh. Well then what do your parents call you for short?
I have no parents. I live with my uncle.
Okay, fine. Then what does your uncle call you?
What difference does that make? I don't have to tell you, and I don't even want to. Just leave me alone, will you? I have to catch a rabbit today and bring it home.
The confined Quincy King regains his pulse after 900 years, his mind after 90 years, his strength after 9 years. His Majesty has been fighting this whole time with his eyes closed. It wasn't because he took his adversaries lightly. If he'd opened them before the 9 years of strength were up, his power might have been beyond any control. But now the 9 years have elapsed, and His Majesty has opened his eyes.
There you are, Yugo. What do you mean coming so deep into the forest all by yourself? You're in big trouble. Really, you can't do anything without me, isn't that right? My precious Yugo.
He's really annoying.
6 months after I first met Yugo, the small castle in which my clan lived was burned to the ground. It was Yhwach who did it. He was the monster who controlled the Northern Territory. They say he had strange powers, that he'd been alive for 200 years, and that he was the father of the Quincy's. But I didn't give a damn about all that. We're gonna kill Yhwach, Yugo, together.
We are?
He burned your forest down too, didn't he? If you'd rather stay here with your uncle and do nothing, be my guest.
It had been 3 years since you left to serve Yhwach. It took me those 3 years to get into the Sternritter. By then, you had been made the commander of the Sternritter. Hell, maybe you were the commander from the very start. I wasn't around then, so I don't know. In any case, once I got in, you ignored all my challenges. Again and again, you refused to fight me. No matter how much I taunted you, you just walked away.
Damn you to hell! Fight me! You haven't beaten me! Not yet, you haven't!
Name not, left arm. Name, Pernida Parunkajas. We not understand what you say. We're not understand. usually insult. You enemy! Insult from enemy! Insult to Quincy's!
Well, and what if I was insulting you?
Well then, what are we waiting for?
A ceasefire. We won't get in your way anymore. And we'll make sure the same goes for the other Sternritters, too. You've got a personal score to settle with Hashvald, don't you? Go on and settle it, then. We'll take care of His Majesty. Seems he's arranged a welcome for us, too. A warm welcome. I'm actually impressed. You had them stow away in the city as you came up here? Fine by me. I thought you were supposed to be asleep. Damn it. It's a shame we couldn't kill you.
The shame of the man she swore herself to, and to whom she is bound now only by pity. Isn't that right, Sakuranosuke?
Well, it's been a while, hasn't it, Ohana?
Ohana, really? You haven't changed. You have some nerve calling me by that name, since you hardly ever play with me anymore.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm sorry, Ohana.
Huh. I see your kimono is torn. Well, that's what you get for still prancing about in another woman's kimono. Serves you right.
You're as mean and nasty as ever, I see.
Mean and nasty I may be, but I'm still your sword, and you accepted me for better or worse.
Home sweet home. I would love to see both of them as zombies. Wouldn't they be just adorable? Wow. Look, His Majesty even brought the arena up here. Yeah, looks that way. Hey, girls, gather around. You got it. And now that we five are back together, let's go! Hey, looks like His Majesty's asleep.
Lige is the leader of the Royal Guards. He was the very first Quincy that His Majesty granted a shrift to. His position is undisputed. However, Pernida and Gerard are Quincy's that were not granted their powers by His Majesty. No. Of all the Sternritters, those two are the only ones that were assigned a shrift by His Majesty, according to the powers they already possessed. For that reason, there's a lot of speculation about just what those two really are. Like, for example, there's a rumor that Pernida is actually the Soul King's left arm, and another one that Gerard is actually the Soul King's heart. Seems to me, there's gotta be some truth behind all these rumors. Don't you think? Oh, right. I guess you can't hear me anymore.
Mimihagi!
Jushiro!
Mimihagi, the divine hand from the heavens, bless us with your power! Mimihagi, save our child. Please save our Jushiro. Grant him the joy of a long life. He's only 3 years old. We beg of you! My son, Jushiro.
At this moment, there's no weapon in this world that can kill me. I'm allowed to open both eyes only when I am in real danger during combat, and only then for the briefest moment. If I kept both of my eyes open throughout the fight, it would be unfair to sinners.
Is that a fact? Well then, hurry up and close that eye wide, don't you?
Sorry. Once I've opened my eyes 3 times in the same fight, I am then allowed to continue the fight with both eyes open. I am the very first of the Quincy's to be granted powers by His Majesty. I am his masterpiece, the one closest to God. Being forced to open my eyes 3 times is absolutely unacceptable!
My name is Gerard Valkyrie! My shrift is M. I am Gerard, the Miracle. My power is the ability to convert the damage inflicted on me into an increase in size. I'll say it once again. Captains and lieutenants of the 13 court guard squads,
You did very well indeed to inflict this much damage. I've never grown to such a godlike size before. This is a first for me!
To heal his wounds from the war he waged 1,000 years ago, the tyrant Yhwach used Auswählen to take away the powers and the lives of our Quincy brethren. All so he could become even more powerful. I became convinced Yhwach will never forgive the world that has forsaken the Quincies. He will eventually return and put an end to this loathsome world. As Quincies who reside in the world of the living, we have a responsibility. For when the time comes, we must make sure we stop him. On our honor as a Quincy, we must protect this world. We must protect the people who we love.
Watch where you're going, you blind old bat. Well, aren't you at least going to apologize for bumping into me? What did you say? Who asked you anyway? Are you taking this old lady's side? Ugh! Well, Oyoni, or whatever her name is. The next time I see her, I'm gonna clobber the old bag. The what? Oh, piss off, kid. Hey, let go of me, will you? Ah! You're gonna pay for that.
Yo, sorry, but I've had the chance to get a good look at that spiritual pressure of yours. I don't know if it's because of that black suit you got on, but your spiritual pressure is all full of holes. As long as I can calculate their distribution, I can just poke those holes until I strip you naked. And considering that you can't move, this is easier than ripping the legs off a chicken. Huh. Can't believe you're still conscious after that. You really are a monster. Whatever. I neutralized the spiritual pressure so you won't be moving for a while. We can't have you shooting down the royal palace, okay? So you just sit tight there and watch.
Hey! It's Rising Sunkei! It's not Rising whatchamacallit, it's Rising Sunkei! And anyone who insults my sister is gonna have to deal with me, you got it? I thought you could use the help! Yes! You don't know how happy it makes me that you noticed! It's true, sister, I, Yushiro, have gotten much stronger!
Lady?
I'm a man, you idiot! You bet I am! Because I am Yushiro Sakimune Shihoin, the 23rd head of the Shihoin clan! There is no way I'm losing to a lousy Quincy like you! Shoko! Oso!
Oh, excellent! Monaka!
Well, okay then. Are you damn Soul Reapers ready? Say what? We're here because you forced us to run your damn errand, remember? Now stop asking dumb questions, you damn balding! Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore this one with the bowl cut. Okay, here we go. Hey, wait! Ooh. Hey, hold on! I haven't agreed to anything yet. Go! Okay, we put on our Shihaku show. So come on, hurry up and give us our damn orbs, Kisuke! Hey guys, over here! Hey Baboon, are you alive or what? Hachi, quick, he's getting stiff.
Now watch what happens when Squad Zero gets serious.
Something's coming through the soul shield membrane! This ugly little sucker is trying to bite me! Tazashini, you're really okay with this? Unbelievable. You serious?
Kurotsuchi, I'm grateful.
Come on, hurry! What is it? Yeah, right. You think I'm just gonna leave you behind? No way. Just try and keep up, Kay? The gate we just built is disappearing.
What a screechy bunch of birds you are. It's really annoying. It hurts, this new hole.
What's this? Who are you exactly?
A dead man. But he's just a kid.
You think the other captains and lieutenants are all right? Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Wait, but Captain... Shuhei!
They're still green, but I agree. They show potential.
What do you want? I'm shocked. I wouldn't have thought that a passkey from decades ago would have still worked. Yeah, you're right. For the first time, I'm grateful for having a father with sticky fingers.
Yes, sir? Though I really wish I would have chosen another time to use the bathroom, too. Why did I have to go to the bathroom right then? If I'd only held it a little longer, I wouldn't have been left behind. Aren't you scared? Yes, sir. Ranky-Q, there's a monster the size of a fortress!
Wait, is that...
Captain! The Serente! It's... Lieutenant Hisagi!
Yoshiro, I'm sorry. I didn't bring you into this world healthy. I'm so sorry. Yoshiro, you're awake.
Oh, young man, our sleeves hardly touched each other. Don't you think you're overreacting a bit? Don't underestimate me just because I've been around for a while.
Brother! Oh, I'm so excited to show us. Come on!
Mr. Ichigo! What's happened to Mr. Ichigo?
Still no news on where the epicenter is. Who said anything about it being normal?
An entirely new combat unit? Really? With all due respect, Your Majesty, I'm not sure that I see the need for the formation of a new combat unit. There is nowhere left for us to conquer in the whole of Lichtreich.
Hey, don't go burying me yet!
Oh, what the hell? Are you still alive?
Damn right! And you should be grateful! Because if I hadn't been hiding inside your clothes, they would have had to scrape you up with a mop!
Hiding, huh? Well, that's typical.
Huh? Hey, stop it! Or I'll go muscle mode on you and beat
Thanks, Cone.
Huh? That's not your line! You're supposed to shout at me and get mad at me and beat me up so I can gain sympathy and boost my popularity! Come on, Ichigo! Stop being weird! Act like yourself! Ah!
Well, what the heck is it then?
Don't start thinking that way. This is far from over. A stiffy?
Right. Oh, stop complaining, will you? Rose, Shinji, and Kensei are putting their lives on the line here. We can't just walk away like it's none of our business.
It looks like his chest has been pierced clean through.
Yes, so cleanly it's almost like he was meant to survive the wound. I'm on it, ma'am.
So your modified life form died. Well, why is that something to be so sad about? I would think that you'd be feeling just the opposite. I mean, wasn't it you who once told me that perfection has no meaning for scientists like us? That perfection is hopelessness? That in fact you despise perfection? Then you should be celebrating its death. The reason it died is because it wasn't perfect. That means there is still room for improvement, a new goal to strive for! That's what I would have thought you'd be saying right now. Oh, I see. You'd actually begun to convince yourself that you'd achieved the impossible. That defective meat puppet of yours was perfect.
Attention! We bring news from His Majesty Yhwach! In his great wisdom, His Majesty has called for the formation of a new combat unit. It shall be known as the Sternritter, a most honorable order whose purpose is the invasion and conquest of the Soul Society. All with noble ambitions to fight for the Quincy's and serve His Majesty in this glorious cause will be considered. You'll be notified when the trials are to be held. I suggest you hone your skills in the meantime. Though I doubt they'll be so desperate as to accept a mannerless brat like you.
Come in, you feel that? It's an earthquake! Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just that I thought you might be in danger. I really am sorry.
No! Please, no!
Was it the technology that produced number 4 that also fixed my head?
Want to keep up with my journey? Follow me on social media for more updates, behind the scenes moments, and all the fun along the way.